Hi everybody! We're on the way to a live auction. It's that mom and pop auction I'm always telling you about in other videos. Do we need to go to an auction and get more stuff? No! But are we going? Yes. It is very important for you to build relationships. Is the air on? It's hot.
Oh, let's turn that on.
Well, I'm hot. I'm sorry. To build relationships with the auctioneers and also the people who come to the auctions. Just be friendly and, get to know their names, and they'll get to know your names, and you really can, get some tips and get help from them. A lot of them will either tell you they're having a garage sale or they found this little thrift place or whatever. But anyway, we haven't been in a while. Probably April, maybe?
Yeah, April.
Yeah, my back really was bothering me, and I was just miserable, and I couldn't sit still for that length of time. So we kind of stopped going, and then took a while for the steroid shots in my back to take effect, and then by that time we were on the trip across country. So this is the first time we've been in quite a while. What are we looking at? I'm going to tell you now what I'm looking at, because I'm not going to say anything when I'm showing you the stuff in there, because you kind of want to keep secret what you're looking at, because you don't want other people to see, well, they know that sounds very egotistical, but they know that if I'm looking at something, they can usually make a buck on it. So I kind of try to stay quiet about it. But anyway, they have a whole set of the Looney Tune Pepsi glasses, and they're selling for about $4 a piece on eBay. So let's see what they got for. They've got a ton, and I don't know how they're going to do them, but they had a ton of stuffed animals. And I saw a lot of Disney, a lot of brand name. I normally kind of avoid them, but if these go, and the minimum bid at this place is $5. But if these go reasonable amount, I might get them. And they have a portable Sony digital photo thermal printer, which I checked on eBay, they're going for about $35. And they have an LED tracing light box. Those don't go for a lot, but Max and I both remember we wanted one, but we can't remember what we wanted it for. So if it doesn't go high, we'll get it, and then like 3 months from now, we'll remember, oh, that's what we wanted it for. And then they had 5 old brass firefighter. Oh, Max is going to get this for you on the forward-facing camera. We have a parade of Confederates coming at us. I'm from the South, but honey, just let it be. So anyway, I was talking about fire hose water nozzles, and they actually go for a nice amount. So we'll see then too. They also had a set of Rogers silverware, and that's something I have picked up and sold before, and it goes for pretty decent money, so we'll see about that. And then they have a toy that we may buy for our grandson. It was a handmade child's ride-on excavator. This thing looks really neat. Again, just about our own high. We kind of spoiled our grandchild. He needs to be spoiled. But anyway, it depends on what this goes for, and Max will look it over too when we get there and see. And there were some other things that kind of we were interested in. They had a pie safe. I love pie safe. I've always wanted one, and never got one. Have no idea what I would do with one, but if it goes cheap enough and it's well made enough, we may bring it home. They also had another chair. A chair that was really interesting. Just the weirdest looking chair, and it was wood and leather. I'll show you, but I don't know. Max is going to look at it closer, and again, depends on what it goes for. We may get it. We like unique things, so I don't know. But anyway, I'll put you back on when I get there, and I will, like I say, I'm not going to talk because I don't want people to be, what you doing? But as I'll go around the tables and let you see kind of, and they have everything, and I do mean everything you'll see. So talk to you when I get there. Facing camera, we have a parade of Confederates coming at us. I'm from the South, but honey, just let it be. So anyway, I was talking about, fire hose water nozzles, and they actually go for a nice amount, so we'll see then too. They also had a set of Rogers silverware, and that's something I have picked up and sold before, and it goes for pretty decent money, so we'll see about that. And then they have a toy that
I think my problem is I just charge late. I'm sick of this stuff.
Look at yet?
no, that chair's over there. Did you look at it?
Yeah, I saw it's not leather, it's fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And I was the assistant manager. And I got a quarter an hour more than the guy below me. Yeah.
I work there. Still going to school. They were to get the guys in from Conley Baker. You know where this is putting on?
Yeah.
You know what that fourth corn was? He bought it.
Yeah, that's pretty. This is that one thing. Got the box and the book with it.
Yeah, got a ribbon in there. Well, they don't last very long. You know, when these things were new, they were like probably $200.
They still are.
They're not worth it. They can't be worth that much.
The new ones were selling for that.
Yeah. Well, they don't have the issues that this one has.
Well, I'm saying I looked them up. The new ones were selling for that.
Yeah. The new ones are expensive. They're like $200.
Excuse me. That would be worth getting.
Yeah, it's all sorts of just printing photo paper.
Yeah, I thought maybe. I guarantee you, that'd be worth it. Did you look at any of these models to see if they're?
I have gotten to here. This is all.
Oh, okay. I just didn't. Well, what's under that?
So looks like either a key box or a cash box. Cash box.
We used to have one of those. We get rid of it. Or when we had the craft business.
Somewhere, I think. I don't know where it is.
There's that white box.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, Dino.
Dino?
The dinosaur. That's Troy Flintstone.
Yeah, that's not Dino though.
Oh, well, excuse me. I only know one dinosaur. It's Dino.
See, I'm saying that now, but I know it's not. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing it.
It's kind of neat. Let's see how it goes.
This one is decorative. I messed its tassel up.
How are you? Y'all ain't been here for a while? You gonna buy her for tonight?
And there's a globe. Is it USSR?
Nope, Russia. So it makes it newer. And it's even got all the breakaway republics on there. So that's fairly new.
Oh, here's some more of those glasses. They're on two different tables. That's cute.
Oh, bank? Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
And it's a music box too. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a building block and it's a bank. It's cute. engines. Gas engines. Cute.
There's another set of those things.
How many of them I got? I thought there was only one.
Oh, look at all these. Yeah, I didn't see that. Those would be interesting.
Big deal. Don't like the cake.
I'll get them.
No, I'm not like that. Wrap it up. I'm not. All the stuff you put me through this payback. What is this? I'm sorry. So that's why they look like that. I want that dead orange. This is the real big. What you need?
You see that set of woodworking tools and all
There are a couple of tables.
Yeah.
They look in really good shape too.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. They weren't on the thing either. I didn't look them up. They were safe shop, something like that.
That's kind of neat.
These cup and saucers. Let me look at them. What age is it?
That's what I'm talking about. It's topographic map, so it doesn't matter what you do. 1989.
It's because of my long legs. That long seat
Yeah.
fits me great. Oh, I like that.
I've seen this before.
Think it's come through before?
I don't know if we're here or something else.
Oh, here's that little pie safe.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. It's been repaired extensively. I can see that.
It's a nice rifle. That's pretty nice. This one needs some help.
Not really back up.
Oh, this is
It's English.
English, yeah.
Yeah, this is a side saddle.
It's a side saddle.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I still don't know.
The picture.
I still don't know.
It's a train symbol.
Oh, I'm saying that's as big as a traffic signal I've seen.
No, it's really.
Oh, here's that thing.
This one here goes to that, and this one here goes up and down.
And it moves all the way.
And it rotates.
It can go 360.
Yeah, all 360 degrees. Well, varying. To have had one of those when I was a child. That's a nice clothing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It looks flimsy to me.
This is much nicer than the ones we have.
Huh? Well, we still got that one down there we hang the good stuff on. I'm drunk.
In order?
Yeah.
Ford, one Chevy.
We want to welcome each and every one of you tonight to the Roanoke Auction House. Hope everybody's having a good day. If you have not got a bid card yet, please see the cashier to get one. You will be required to have one tonight to bid. All right. There is no smoking in the building. If you're a smoker, please go beyond the doors so the smoke is not blowing back inside for the non-smokers. All right. New attendee to one of our auctions, would like to invite you to put on our email list. You can give your email address to the cashier. We do send out emails every week of the upcoming auctions on locations where the auction's been held, and also any special announcements. Also, you can follow us at the RoanokeAuctionHouse.com, Facebook, and AuctionZip.com. All right, and do want to remind everybody, if you do pick something up off these tables, make sure that you put it back exactly the way you got it. All right, and we do take cash, good checks with the proper ID, credit cards for the workers' inconvenience charge. There's a 10% price premium on purchase tonight. Diane's got you a good menu set up over here. Make sure you get you something to eat and something cold to drink. All right, just want to remind everybody today that everything is being sold as is, where it is, with no guarantees or warranties given or implied. Once you buy it, it belongs to you. We are not responsible for lost or stolen items, so please make sure you keep track of your purchases. If it comes up missing, you still have to pay for it. Also, we want to let you know that if one of our staff sees items they like or they want, they have the option to bid just like anybody else. All right? All announcements today, take presents over in the material. We're not responsible for accidents. We do move along rather rapidly, so if you want to bid, folks, I can't tell you enough. Use your bid card for your first initial bid, and I should be able to follow you after that. All right, absentee bids, if you see something that you would like to bid on, you can't stay for the entire sale. You can leave an absentee bid with the cashier, and she will bid for you. All right, and Miss Annette's going to be walking around doing a 50-50 game here today. If you want to play 50-50, you got to need to see Annette. Also, we'd like to announce at the end of the sale, we give away $25 on your bid card number, but you have to be here to win. And the sponsors for the $25 is the Omaha's Magic Attic over here in Benton. That's Anna and Clinton McLaughlin. They've got a little shop over here, and they sponsor for the $25 at the end of the night. All right, but that's all them announcements. Just to let everybody know. I did. All right, if you pick something up off one of these tables, guys, don't be adding it to a flat. Don't be. It's the way it's set up on the table is the way it's going to be sold. If somebody sticks something in a flat, of course, we got security cameras to let us know if somebody does that. But we pretty much get one, who's got? Thank you, sir. 75, now 80. 75, give me 80, 75, give me 80, 75, give me $80. I'm a 75, here, somebody give me 80, 75, somebody give me, you're way wrong on this, guys. 75, here, somebody give me 80, 75, give me $80. Last call, $80. You gotta steal. 278 gets it. 278, give me 400, 59, 59, now 60, 60, now 65, now 70, 70, now 75, man, 75, now anybody 80, 85, 85, anybody 85, 85, 90, 95, 100, what do you 100, that's 110, one of them get 10, one of them get 10, one of them get 110, number 100, what do you 10, what do you 10, one of them get 10, what do you 110, last call, 100, what do you 110, so $100, 139.
200 now.
All right, on the clover clock. All right, here we go, guys. I have 200. Somebody give me 25. 200, 20. Where's your bigger 2? Oh, that's what I like to see. Somebody give me 250. Raise your hand. 50 now 300 now 25. 357. I have 500. Thank you, sir. You go 6, now 7, now 800, now 9, 8, number 900, 850, now 9, 850, number 990, 900, 850, somebody give me 990, 900, 850, somebody give me 990, would you go 875, 850, go 875, 850, 75, 875, how many 850, 75, 875, last call, 850, 75, 875. So $850, number 264.
This is one of our finds at the auction. We got this neat little excavator. It's was handmade for the man who was selling it. His dad made it, and so it makes it about 50 or 60 years old, and it still works. You got the 2 levers that make it work. You can put it down and you can dig little holes with it. It rotates all around. It's one of these neat little things. We know this is going to be a wonderful little item for our grandson.
But Tony, they can sit on it.
Oh yeah, and they got a little seat right here that the kids can sit on, and it sits there, and they can just spin it whichever direction they want to.
And what do we pay for it?
I don't remember now. What do we? Oh yeah, $110. We paid $110 for it. That's what we paid for.
We know that's a lot, but
it's a lot, but I think it's worth it. It's a one-of-a-kind item, and I don't think you'll ever find another one like it.
and we spoil our grandson.
Hey, we do like to spoil our grandson. That's true.
And what you gonna do before you give it to him?
Well, I gotta clean it all up. I gotta wipe all the dust off. I gotta fix the thing a little bit while. I gotta tighten up the turntable and clean up the scoop and repaint it and get everything all nice and shiny.
And he's only 18 months old,
Yeah,
so
we're
we're
gonna have to
probably
wait about another year before we give it to him at least.
Yeah, we're not gonna give it to him yet. We're gonna hold it for probably another year, but yeah. So that's that was our biggest expense and find at the auction.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everybody. Last time we were with you,
we were in our van. No, well, we were in our van on the way to an auction, but then we shot some stuff from inside the auction too. And we've just been super, super busy. So we actually now have been to 3 auctions total at that same place, because when we went back the first time, we found out they are going out of business because the auctioneer who works a full-time job is being transferred to another city, and they've already moved and everything, and they're just coming back for 1 more month to clear out the building and stuff. So we were trying to, besides just being a thrifting place or a source, we do have friends there, and we were trying to go as they have them on Thursdays and Saturdays, so we have been trying to go as much as possible and visit with our friends and stuff before everything shuts down. So I'll tell you what I got from the first auction there. I got 2 railroad, I'm not sure if they're lithographs or what, but they are, railroad's always big, especially here. This is the where N&W was founded, and almost like probably 30% of the population at one time or another has worked for the railroad. But these were signed 1992 by Andy Fitt. Looks like F-I-T-T. Had no intention of buying these. They just came up and nobody bid on them. Davis, California. See, I haven't even looked at this stuff since we got home. But I'll do some research, and at $2.50 a piece, I should be able to make some money on these. Okay. Max is handing me all the stuff. Next thing I got was the light pad we talked about on the way over there. That Max and I had talked, we knew months before about wanting to get one, but we couldn't remember why. We still don't remember why. Oh, how much was this, honey?
The light pad table was $5.
The light pad was $5.
No, it was $15.
It was $15. Max's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
But it's, in like new shape pretty much. And eventually we're going to remember what we wanted it for, and we'll have it, and it'll be right there. For some reason, I'm thinking it had something to do with shooting pictures of jewelry, but I'm not sure. So, like I say, we'll figure it out for $15. Oh well. And the next thing I got, this is another thing, they only take pictures of the, like the things they think are going to go for the most money or draw the most interest in. But I always love airline stuff. I always do well with it. So when I was browsing around, I saw these buried under a bunch of other stuff. And it's 3 flats of Piedmont Airlines memorabilia stuff. They've got scratch pads. I guess this was their mascot at one time. It says Piedmont Ski. Authorized travel agent for Piedmont. It's got clips, little sticky stuff on the back. So I'll go through and lot it up and probably make maybe 3 different lots out of it and list that. So that was $15 for that, and I definitely will make money on that lot. They were $5 a piece, so 5. And I saw these. I didn't talk to y'all about these either. This was something that's just sitting aside. I have no idea what I've got, but I saw them. They looked interesting. They are like the hard stencils. There's a whole brown envelope full of those. And then a dig. And there's a whole bunch of patterns with material and stuff to make. That's the wall hanging. There's just tons of patterns in here. Some are still sealed, new. I do really good with these. I list this kind of stuff in the winter because this one. And then this was all in there. And it's 25 sheets of acid-free paper.
Isn't that something big with scrapbookers or something?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
this is probably gonna wind up with some scrapbooker, but yeah, it was 3 packs of that. So nothing else. I think I could probably get my $5 back on that alone. And then some more patterns. It's a lot of these. And then a bunch of this stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not worried at all about Leisure Arts, America's Best Loved Quilts. I will definitely get my $5 and more back on that. So we're actually doing a scrapbook for our grandson for when he gets older. So we may look at that acid-free paper ourselves for something. Oh, and then I saw these. It was literally just like this, and I thought, well, that's kind of boring. But we are doing a scrapbook for our grandson. It's going to be about Roanoke and its beginnings. We're doing it like with postcards. We're finding really early postcards from the early 1900s. Excuse me. But this caught my eye. But it happened to not be Roanoke, but I thought, oh, let me dig a little bit. So then I saw this. It's an old calendar, and this isn't Roanoke either. But then underneath, gold, I struck books from music. I don't know. I think these are like when you go to you used to go to a concert. This is the kind of stuff. The Doobie Brothers on tour. I know Donna Fargo, I'm old, I remember Donna Fargo was a country singer a long time ago, and it's got a lot of other country singers and their stories in there. This, I know nothing about classical music, but this was May 1977, the Pride of Salem. Salem is the next city over from Roanoke, so I guess it had something to do with that. So I may put this up as Salem memorabilia. Then, you know what? I actually think that's probably going to bring the most money. I don't know why, but I do. An Osmonds tour book with all the little Osmonds in it. Big old centerfold. I wasn't that big into them, but I know a ton of people were because of their squeaky clean image and stuff. And then they had one more, and it was the Carpenters. And now the Carpenters I loved. Love their music. So, yeah, I think I will do very well with those. And I don't think anybody saw those and knew what was there. Or I wouldn't have got them for $5. And then we checked, this is the other thing I checked and mentioned when I was talking about what we're looking at. This is a Sony picture station, FP50, and Maxx opened and looked, and it looks like it's brand new. It's in great condition.
It's got the original rib. Somebody put the one ribbon in it, and when they got it, they must have bought 2 extra ribbons because there's 2 extra ribbons with it.
Yeah, and we paid what for this, honey?
The Sony station was $5.
Yeah, paid $5 for this, and I looked on eBay, and the comparisons, they're going from 35 and up, and that's basically almost without any ribbon. So I think the ribbon will add. I probably will get at least 45 for this. So that was a good buy too. Okay, this is the second auction we went to, and we found these. It's Hoffritz for cutlery, and it says New York. It's a 3-piece set in the case, nice case. And they're in very, very good.
$10.
$10. Max is over there holding his fingers up, and I'm like, what do you know? Got a little bit of scratching, but I don't know. We'll try to clean them up. But I looked, and these are going for, depending on what they are, I think this has the maker stainless, made in Germany. You can't ask for, better knives, German knives. So I think we'll do okay with these two. Oops, that one's not gonna.
Backwards.
Then this is another. They held this up That's separate. They held this up and they said a box of,
Electronics.
no,
Oh.
they said because we wouldn't have got, tape recorders.
Tape recorders.
They said a box of tape recorders. Well, neither Max or I had seen this box when we were previewing the auction, but tape recorders sell very well. So we got this for what,
$5.
Yeah, so we got this for $5. And the two interesting things in it are Sony micro cassette.
With a tape. This one
With a
actually-
tape, and we've already got one listed we picked up on our trip, and these do very well. And then this is a Omron pocket petameter. So if this works, that'll probably do okay. And then the rest of the stuff, we've got a Magnavox Walkman, we've got a Panasonic Walkman, a Kodak
camera.
digital camera.
There's headphones for the.
Yeah, here's the headphones for the Sony micro cassette recorder, which are plugged into the Panasonic for some strange reason. And then this is just a Casio, one of those old calculator things. This will probably go to Goodwill. And then a case for something that we don't even have, Tamrac Digital. But yeah, these two will more than make our $5 back.
And you got that.
And Max is like, why are you getting there? What's going on? No. This is 12 napkins. They are trimmed in the cream. They're trimmed in a pretty tan color, and they have a leaf on each corner. I have a perfect time of year. These are just to use daily or to put out for Thanksgiving or whatever. But I got all 3 packs for how much?
The napkins were $5.
Yeah, so I got 12 napkins for $5, and I think this time of year these will sell very well. And they are new with the tags, so. And then I always pick these up when I see them. Another thing that always sells well, and this wasn't, did they put this up originally? Right? They thought they had to have more than this for it to sell. So he's holding this and somebody runs up and puts that in with it. So literally, this is a 12-inch ruler. I have a 13-inch goblet that I have no idea what I'm going to do with. I guess I'll check and see what they're going for, or I told Max for, and it even has grapes. Oh, goody. Which these aren't bad for sticking them here and there. But anyway, so we got these two for $5. I mean, somebody can always put shells or buttons or marbles or something in this thing, or if you've had a really bad week, I guess you could drink out of it, which I could use a drink. But anyway, so is that what did I? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. One more thing, and this may be, I don't know, the things that I think are going to be fabulous usually turn out to be crap. So, but then did they hold this up?
They just held it up and
Yeah,
they
it's something
said
else.
it was a mirror.
We did not see when we
They didn't
were,
say what it really was. They just said it was
Well,
a
they
mirror.
didn't know what it was. And we didn't see this when we were previewing, and I don't know why nobody else bid on this, because there's dealers there who have antique shops and stuff. But it's beautiful. I don't know if I'd say it's real leather.
It is real leather.
And you open it up, and it's a tin type. And this is, of course, faded velvet, and it's, as Max says, we buy our relatives. This is Aunt Hattie or somebody. She's sitting there with the book in her hand and her little bonnet and stuff. But I know tin types do well, and this one is pretty good shape. I don't see but maybe one serious scratch on it. And the case is really neat. It's got these 2 little hooks, well, if my hands would work, that hook over here and hold it closed. It's just, I think this will do very well. I hope so anyway. But yeah, for $5, tin type, yeah, I'll take it, thank you. And we went again yesterday. But
Didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything. Max bought himself a chainsaw for $5, but I didn't buy anything for the business to resell. So we will go to. We have one more auction this Thursday, and the next Saturday they're having a big going away party for the couple who run the auction house. So there's one more auction with them, which we'll probably go to, and that'll be the end of that, and we'll have to start looking for somewhere else. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's Sunday, 17th. And I hope y'all have a really good week, and I hope your sales are really good this week, and get those Christmas things listed. Bye.